Hi, welcome back to the Leadership Help Desk, where we're striving for purity in leadership. It's hard to be a leader when you don't have confidence. And one of the big issues with confidence is not having any money. You got to get out of debt, and you'll sleep so much better. And then you got to start earning passive income, which is our topic for today. Nothing feels better than sleeping while you're making money. And we're going to do that today. I'm going to describe dividend investing. My example today is Ford stock. I'm not suggesting that you go buy Ford stock. I've been buying, I got a couple hundred shares. I'm going to buy some more. But for a simple example, we're going to use Ford stock. So you've paid off your debt, and now you're going to start saving some money. You got to pay those bills, but you try to end up with some extra money. And in this case, I'm going to use an example of saving up $830 to get started with passive income and dividend investing. If you have $830, you can buy 100 shares of Ford. Today, you could probably get a few more shares. But Ford pays a dividend. Ford Motor Company, F being the ticker. Ford pays a dividend of 15 cents per share. Every quarter, every 3 months, you get 15 cents per share unless something goes wrong. So in this case, with 15 cents a share, trying to make this simple as possible, and you have 100 shares, you'd be making $15 per quarter, which means you'd be making a free $60 per year. That's pretty cool. You know, you put away $830, you've got a little nest egg. You can, unless the market crashes, then you don't sell. Just hang on, we think. I don't think Ford's going anywhere. The stock will go up and down, but if nothing goes wrong with the dividend, you'll be making $60 a share. So, I mean, think about it. That's $60 free dollars. For some people, that's a free day of work. Now, let's look at how it works. In year number one, you have 100 shares that you paid $830 for. In March, you'll get the dividend, 100 shares times 15 cents per share, you'll get the dividend of $15. Now, currently, that'll buy you about 2 shares of Ford stock. And in June, you'll get another free $15 to buy 2 more shares. In September, you'll get another free $15, and that will allow you to buy 2 shares. We're talking about a consistent price, not, you know, it could change. And then in December, you get a nice little Christmas present of $15 a share, which could allow you to buy 2 more shares. You could always buy another share of a different stock, but I'm trying to make this very simple. So you put in your $830 and you end up with about $890. $830, $890, because you made $60 while you slept. You didn't have to do anything for this. And that's what makes it so attractive to so many people. So now, I got to explain this. The stock brokers, the online brokers, were charging $7, $8, $9 per trade. Meaning, if you buy shares, they're going to charge you, $8, $9. But now, thanks to Robinhood, what I'm told, now the brokerages don't charge anything. So you could buy 2 shares in March. That would make it even better. You'd make a few more cents. But in this scenario, you're starting kind of low. So at the end of the year, you decide all of this is in your cash account, and you buy the 8 shares. So you went from 100 shares to 108 shares. So now in year number 2, you're starting out the year with 108 shares, and you'll be earning, if nothing goes wrong, $16.20. you see that you got a raise of $1 while you slept. And that will allow you again to buy about 2 shares. Going through, same thing, at the end of the year, you'll have another 8 shares, 116 shares. If you invest the money back in Ford, you could always go buy something else. So we started out with $830, and after 2 years, we made $60 the first year, we made $64.8 the second year, and we have a total of something around $960. That's pretty cool for not doing anything but buying your 100 shares and reinvesting it. So that's pretty cool. But I also want to say that it's a slow grind. We're not getting rich here. And I'm going to have 2 more videos on different scenarios on how you can increase the amount that you make to get that snowball going faster. Now, I'm not, again, suggesting that you buy Ford stock. Why did I buy Ford stock? Well, it has a dividend, get my little stick here, of 7.26%. That's big. In fact, it's almost getting into the danger zone. That's getting into the danger zone. And the price just went down on Ford, so that danger zone just got worse. Yeah, I typically look for a stock that has a dividend of 4.75% to, say, 6%. And you can find those. They're out there. But when I started to do this video, and again, I'm going to buy some more Ford. I am. I started looking, because I know you guys would be interested, that in 2013 they paid a 10-cent dividend. In 2014 they raised it to 12.5 cents per share, and in 2015 it went to 15 cents per share. Now this is 2020 and it's still 15 cents per share. So they seem to be committed to paying 15 cents per quarter on their dividend. But when I did the research, and I noticed that the payout ratio is 412%. My goodness me, that's how much they pay out in dividends versus how much they make. And that number should be like 40%, 60%, 80%. It depends on the industry. Maybe something's going on there. I looked up GM and it was low. We also have a crazy PE ratio. That's the price divided by the earnings, the profits. And that being a crazy 233%. Oh boy, a PE ratio back in the day should be 14 or 15. Today the stocks are at an all-time high, and it's, a good stock would be 21, have a PE ratio of 21 to 22, and we're looking at 233. That's nuts. So I also looked at the 52-week high and the 52-week low, and you see it's pretty steady. Actually, the low is now 790 or 80. So this is dangerous. This is getting dangerous, and in my opinion, this is dangerous, way dangerous. But it could be an industry thing. Like, I've heard that the CEO has stated, according to a good source, that he's not going to change the dividend from 15 cents until there's a recession. And I've heard from another source article that the CEO is restructuring, so maybe they're going through a lot of extra cost at the moment, and that's why the numbers are off. But I don't think Ford's going anywhere. My mother just bought a Ford, and when she said she bought a Ford, I said, well, they're still in business. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I think if they do get into a slump, they're going to go to the government and say, prop us up again. So I'm not betting the farm on this. I'll probably end up with about 2,500 US in Ford and getting my tasty little dividend that I don't have to do anything for. Now in the next video, I'll change this up and we're going to add some more money in at year number 2 and see what the results are on that. So anyway, passive income, dividend investing. It's a cool way to get basically free money. Now, unless the stock market crashes, and you know, what do you do then? Well, you haven't lost anything if you don't sell. So if Ford was to go down to $4, you'd be going, oh no, I've lost my $830 or $960. But if you don't sell, you haven't lost anything yet. So there you go, a simple passive income dividend investing example. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like and consider subscribing. We got variety. We're going to cover marketing, some finance, and leadership. And hope you liked it, hoped it helped. And you do your own research. Don't trust other people. You go look at the numbers, and I'll do a video on what the numbers mean in more detail. But anyway, passive income. Thanks, and I hope you liked it.